Welcome my allies from all around. This is Frontline, and today we are going to be doing many things here on Craftaway. So the first thing that we need to cover is that intro. We are now allies all around instead of Frontline game. Also, my gamer tag has changed, my Twitter handle has changed, a lot of things have changed. If you look at the pause screen, look at that, allies all around. I actually was able to change my gamer tag because, believe it or not, I actually had never done it before. Frontline Reign 4 was the gamer tag I was assigned to a long time ago, and I just kind of stuck with it. So that's the reason why it was kind of a weird title. I decided to actually make it something my own. It is now Allies All Around. So what are we going to be doing in this episode of Craftaway? We are going to be doing, as I said at the beginning, a lot of things. First of all, I want to do some shopping because the shopping district has some recent progress that I don't want to miss out on. The shopping district has had shops by well, I guess before it even got shops, Bullybait has created the awesome main island area, and after that was basically completed, we were able to go ahead and build things like Suncorp decided to make a, I think it was called Goodfeel Inc. because it was like after the Gorillaz song, and there was KunipshunFit Shulker Box shop. I think he made it first, and I want to be able to get stuff there. Now, I did see KunipshunFit's episode over the thing, but I actually have not seen Sunfire's, so my reaction to the shop is going to be unique. Well, it is going to be unique. It was always going to be unique, but it's going to be live. It's going to be real is what I'm trying to say. Not that like any of my reactions are like based off of like other people or anything like that. I mean, I'm still Frontline, even though my name has changed. It's not like that has changed itself. So yeah, I would say I'd meet you up, but I've been rambling on for so long that we're already at the Nether portal to lead us to the shopping district. It's actually the main portal in the center here that leads to basically these floating island areas. So here we are. The area has loaded in. We can see the various different structure things kind of around here. Ooh, there's actually a gold nugget in here. I was actually kind of expecting these chests to be empty, but there is a little bit of something in that one. Let's take care of this guy. He's not named, so he shouldn't be a person who should stick around. He's also like free roaming, so he's definitely someone who just spawned in randomly, and I have no idea where I am. I think I went to the complete opposite side of the island I needed to go to. If we go over this way, I believe that way is KunipshunFit's shop. That's, yes, I can see it off in the distance there. This is the first time I've seen it in real life, not just fantasy, although I didn't really see it in fantasy. I just saw it in videos. So over here, we'll just kind of go onto the bridge here. I do have my elytra, but I also don't really have rockets on me. I kind of don't. I'm probably the person who uses like rockets the least amount. I think that it's like almost wrong to use my gunpowder in that kind of way. So the Shulker Box shop, 1 stack of gunpowder equals a Shulker Box. There seems to be quite a bit here. Ooh, it's actually. I feel like that's actually like done on purpose. Well, of course it's done on purpose, but I didn't notice it before. Is that he spelled like KF here for KunipshunFit. So I can just go ahead and take a few Shulker Boxes here. I decided to grab 2 stacks of gunpowder so that we'd be able to do that. Apparently there's also an ender chest. I mean, that would make sense to have that so that people would be able to keep their stuff, but I don't know anyone who keeps gunpowder just lying around in their ender chest personally. Where in the world was the second shop? I'll catch you back up once I find wherever Sunfire shop is. Well, I think that's it over there, but I came across a really weird cesspool of items here. There seems to be gunpowder. Like, there's obviously a zombie here because there was the potato and rotten flesh. But, like, apparently there was also a creeper next to him that, like, dropped gunpowder. So I guess I have 1 extra stack of gunpowder. I mean, that's like 3 extra rockets I can use, so not going to complain there. But, yeah, got ourselves a nice... Are these, like, supposed to have light source underneath them? No, they're just trapdoors. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I was wondering if, like, there was any, like, light source concealed underneath, because that normally is a popular way to hide it away. But there are torches here to light the place up, so hopefully that shouldn't be a big deal. I feel like these ones would drop. Yeah, these ones like drop into like something, so don't like open the trap door while standing on them. I mean, unless you have a way of getting up, and I do have elytra, but I don't have rockets to actually get me up. So here we are. Feel Good Inc. I was correct on the name, and it seems as though, oh, it's like potions. So it's actually like you're able to, it's basically like medicine. He's like using that kind of a thing. There's also like different other item or paper here that you can do. This is like an example, I think. Be tidy, kiwis, recycle your used bottle here. Okay. This is an interesting concept. Handy dandy brewers to make splash potions. So, wow, this is all interesting. Ooh, nice. It's a little water source, so you can actually like fill up your water bottles. Even like a crafting table on each side. Lots of strength. 1 diamond for 6 balls. Okay, that's or extended stake potion, not a strength potion. Although I don't like how he didn't name any of them steak. He should have renamed them to be steak potions. Although that would have probably cost a bunch of XP. It would have been worth it. It would have been worth it to have like a full chest full of just potions of steak. So here we go, like fire resistance, 1 diamond for 3 bottles. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this stuff is more for convenience than for anything else. These prices, although they do seem kind of cheap, they end up being that I can make them for so much cheaper. I mean, in reality, the strength potion, that one's like, honestly, if there were named potions of steak, it would be worth it. But we have a giant blaze farm that keeps on producing blaze rods, so why would I spend a diamond for 6 balls? I can literally just hop over there and brew it myself. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much I'll really be able to spend on this shop. I mean, I probably should spend something. I probably should like buy something from the shop. Night vision. I don't normally use night vision all that much. Water breathing. Awaiting stock. Health potions. How about we use the fire resistance? I mean, I can get fire resistance pretty easily, but why not? Let's support our local Sunfire, even though he's not exactly a tiny company in that he's a giant corporation is the word I was trying to look for, that kind of tries to steal away lots of money. Huh. There seems to be a nice little place to set your spawn if you feel like it. There's even more? How tall does this thing go? Like, how many stories are there to this place? There seems to be a ladder here, but not really, well, it doesn't really seem to lead to anywhere. So, let's go down, actually leave this place, and go to the next thing that we're going to be trying to do in this video. Okay, so I was going to head down to my base, but this guy distracted me. I was running past from Suncorp's, or from, well, I guess it also is Suncorp shop. From Sunfire shop over there. I was running past, and I was like, really like, trying to get past because I was like thinking, oh my, this creeper is like literally going to blow up everything here. And it turns out he's stuck. He can obviously see me, and he obviously is like trying to pathfind towards me, but there's a trap door there. And I'm almost certain that there's no barrier blocks there. I'm almost certain that like this creeper is actually just stuck on the trap door for who knows why. I'm almost certain that no one would blame me for trying to get rid of this guy so that no one else runs by and makes him blow up. So that's what I'm going to do. There's a part of my mind that's all like, oh, this creeper was obviously put here on purpose, but there's also another part of my mind that's all like, that's ridiculous. No one wants to put a creeper literally where anyone can run by and make the whole entire shop explode. So we're going to go in here, charge down this guy, hopefully do it so that he doesn't blow up anything, and bam, there we go. Okay, good. And nope, there doesn't appear to be any barrier blocks here. I mean, this is a survival world, so it really shouldn't have any barrier blocks around, but nonetheless, weirder things have happened on the server. So let's go ahead, head back to the base, and yeah, forget that ever happened. Laid out in front of me are my 3 special shulker boxes. So you saw earlier in the episode that we were able to buy some, and I ended up only using some of them for my specialized stuff. You've already seen this one. This is the one I've had for the longest time, my Frontline redstone box. If you haven't seen it before, it's basically like I have a bunch of redstone and redstone dust over here. I have a bunch of torches, bunch of repeaters, some comparators, trap chests. I've actually never used trap chests. I mean, maybe we'll at some point want to do that to be able to make it so that it's activated when a person opens a chest, but we haven't really ran into that kind of a circumstance yet. Got pistons, sticky pistons, hoppers, droppers, dispensers, observers, levers, daylight sensors, and redstone lamp. And these things are actually used to be able to create buttons. Like if I want to create like extra pistons, I have cobblestone here. Like the spruce is able to be used for like that, as well as having pressure plates and stuff like that. So it's just like a useful little box that can be used for all my redstone stuff. The stone and the cobblestone will now be redundant because in here we have the Frontline Box O rocks. So we've got a bunch of stone, got a bunch of cobblestone, andesite, granite, diorite, and gravel. So we have all kinds of different stone types for whatever kind of circumstance I need to be able to work with all this stuff in. It's basically going to be all in here. I'll try and stock it up as much as I can so that I'm able to use it on whatever project I'm working on. It's just something that I can have at all times that I don't have to worry about getting it later. And this one is also going to be very useful. It's probably going to be my most useful box, except for my redstone box. And it is my Frontline wood logs. I'm able to have a bunch of oak wood, bunch of spruce, some birch, some acacia, some jungle, and lots of dark oak. I ended up organizing this mostly because these 3 types here, the oak, spruce, and dark oak, are the most used ones. These ones, I mean, there's still a bunch of them. 3 stacks of logs actually goes quite a long way. But these ones I don't really use as much, so I don't need to have a giant stockpile of them about. The rest of the woods should be able to work out. And you may have seen in my inventory already, but we have now 2 Frontline miscellaneous boxes. We used to only have 1, but now we have 2. Whenever I do mining sessions, I'll be able to just keep the 2 on me without having to even worry about like an ender chest. If I want to bring an ender chest, I can as well, just to make the session a little bit longer. But nonetheless, that's kind of all of that. That was the main thing that I wanted to do in this episode. That was the reason we actually went to the store to be able to grab some. So yeah, let's continue on and tell you a little bit more of the plans I have for the future. You may notice that this area is looking a bit different, and it seems as though there's a phantom, and I have absolutely no armor on. I was actually like repairing tools, so that's the reason for that. Let's see if I can get this guy from the ground out of the sky. Can I do it? I think, oh, I almost got the angle right there. He kind of disappeared around the tree. Ooh, he's coming now. Let's get this guy. Apparently he, completely missed me. So this area here, this is actually like what we did a little bit on a stream. I'm trying to make it so that the dark oak trees are able to kind of be a little bit more prominent inside of this forest. This is where our base is, by the way. If you haven't seen this before, right here is our main base thing. Oh, forgot to record an intro, man. So over here, this actually is a build from Aztec Labs, my adventure map from, it feels like forever ago, but in reality it was only a couple months back that I released that thing. I can leave a annotation in the right hand corner of the screen now to the Aztec Labs download link, and you guys can check out that. But our base is basically just going to be kind of centered around that kind of a thing, and then around here will be more enchanted forest. So this will just be like a single building inside of like areas where there will be like small cottages and other kinds of stuff. I want it to be a true roofed forest, like something that right here is actually a really good example, that the leaves are completely covering the sky and that there's like no holes like this one is. Like, I don't want there to be any holes in the roof so that you're able to see upward. There's going to be some exceptions. Like around here, I'm planning on having a lake. So I'm probably going to try and maybe have like a central island. I have like a tree standing up, and it's going to be separate from the rest of the roof. But that's kind of like the idea that we're doing here. So there is going to be more progress made on this base. It's something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and because of my new schedule with the allies all around, I'm able to do this stuff in streams. So you've seen that I put up a lot of trees. This was all done in stream. I should probably put a tree here now that I look at it. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I'll be able to work on outside of these episodes. Hopefully it will speed up process a little bit, and that kind of a thing. But anyway, sorry for the slightly shorter episode, guys, but I have ran out of time to be able to create this episode with the channel update. It's been a long process that I had to dedicate a lot of time towards that, but don't worry, in the next episode we'll be able to do lots of different kinds of stuff. I'm actually not sure what the plans are for the next episode, but I have 2 ideas. I'm not going to spoil either of them right now, but both ideas are really awesome, and I hope you guys end up enjoying what we do then. But I would promise that this video would go on forever, but that would be a lie. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and be sure to let me know in the comments what you think about the whole entire new channel and what you think we should do in the rest of Craftaway. But until next time, I will see you guys all later. Bye.